Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Optics here today for some reading fun. We have been reading all about these different crazy gingerbread cookies who like to get away. Well, I have one last story to share with you. So I'm going to read you a story today, but it's not about the gingerbread man, the gingerbread girl, the gingerbread boy. Let me share my screen so you can see. We're going to be reading The Gingerbread Baby, written by Jan Brett. And today as we're reading, I want you to think about the character. Who's that important character? And what are some of the things the character says and does? Well, boys and girls, I think the title gives us a bit of a hint. Let's get started. The Gingerbread Baby. It was cold outside. It was warm inside. A fine day for gingerbread, Maddie thought. Maddie's mother put the big blue bowl on the table and lit the stove. Maddie took down a worn-looking cookbook with old-fashioned writing on the cover. He opened it up to the page that said, Gingerbread Boy. This says he's making a gingerbread boy. I wonder why it ends up being a gingerbread baby. They measured and mixed. Maddie rolled the dough into the shape of a gingerbread boy, and they popped him in the oven. Bake a full 8 minutes. No more, no less. Do not peek, the recipe read. Maddie listened to the clock. Tick, tock, tick. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. Maddie couldn't wait any longer. He opened the oven door to take a peek. Instead of a gingerbread boy, out jumped a gingerbread baby. I just found the answer to my question. It's a gingerbread baby because Maddie peeked too soon. He wasn't done cooking. He pranced around the big blue bowl. I am the gingerbread baby, fresh from the pan. If you want me, catch me if you can. Maddie's mother reached for the gingerbread baby to put him back into the oven, but he ran all around the kitchen. The door opened and in came Maddie's father. What's that delicious smell? He asked as the gingerbread baby tumbled through his legs and outside into the yard. I don't know about you, but I already have a prediction in my head based on what we've read the past couple weeks. What do you think's going to happen next? Tell somebody at home. I know that I think he's going to run away and everybody's going to end up chasing him, just like in the other stories we've read. Oh, there he goes, through his dad's legs and out the door. He ran by the tabby cat. She twitched her tail and sprang at him. They rumbled and tumbled, but the gingerbread baby came out on top. He ran towards the garden wall. The dog caught a whiff of tasty ginger and sniffed along behind him. But the gingerbread baby was halfway up when the dog caught up. He barked and barked as the gingerbread baby climbed over the wall. Wow, that gingerbread baby, he's done a lot of things. He's run away. He's popped out of the oven. He's rode on the tabby cat, and now he's going over the wall to get away from the dog. He sure is doing a lot of things. Maddie was still inside. He heard his mother and father yelling. He heard a cat meowing and a dog barking. And he heard the gingerbread baby shouting, "Catch me if you can." Maddie opened up the worn-looking cookbook for the second time. I'm so confused. The gingerbread baby's saying, "Catch me if you can," and Maddie's looking at a cookbook. I wonder why he isn't chasing after the gingerbread baby. Meanwhile, the gingerbread baby wheeled on down the path and into the barn. The goats looked up as he somersaulted across their backs. The last one tried to catch him, but the gingerbread baby was too fast. Martha and Madeline were standing by the well when the gingerbread baby stopped to take a drink. They looked at each other and winked. Martha started to talk to him while Madeline tiptoed up behind him with the bucket. But they couldn't fool that gingerbread baby. He took a braid from Martha and a braid from Madeline and tied them in a knot and ran down the road. Well, that's another thing the gingerbread baby did. He tied their braids in a knot. Mrs. Opdyke is going to stop there for today. I know, I like to leave you on a cliffhanger. So, today we are reading about a new character. Go ahead, tell someone at home who the new character is. If you said the gingerbread baby, you are correct. I want you to think about all the things the gingerbread baby said and did and talk to someone at home about it. Then go to the next slide on your playlist and we're going to make and create the character in our story. Can't wait to have some fun.